Reserve Bank of India, RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das, and Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS Managing Director Ravi Menon launched the cross-border connectivity of the Unified Payments Interface UPI of India and Pay Now of Singapore on Tuesday. The event took place in a virtual mode in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. The linkage of these two payment systems would enable residents of both countries in a faster and cost-efficient transfer of cross-border remittances. It will also help the Indian diaspora in Singapore, especially migrant workers and students, through instantaneous and low-cost transfer of money from Singapore to India and vice versa. 8 banks, including State Bank of India, Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, ICICI, Axis Bank, and Singapore's DBS and Liquid Group are presently in collaboration for this connectivity. Citizens from India and Singapore can use their local payment systems to send money to those in foreign land in real time now. Currently, an Indian user can send remittances up to 1,000 Singapore dollars per day. In a tweet, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi termed it as a new milestone in India-Singapore relations as we link real-time digital payment systems. He said, and I quote, "This linkage will provide a low-cost real-time payment option to people from both countries and increase remittance. This will benefit students, professionals, NRIs and their families the most," unquote. The Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong lauded the move and said, and I quote, "The Pay Now UPI linkage is India's first cross-border real-time system linkage and Singapore's second. It is also the world's first such linkage to feature cloud-based infrastructure and participation by non-bank financial institutions. As we progressively add more users and use cases, the Pay Now and UPI linkage will grow in utility and contribute more to facilitating our trade and our people-to-people links," unquote. India has emerged as one of the fastest-growing ecosystems for fintech innovation. Prime Minister Modi's visionary leadership has been instrumental in driving globalization of India's best-in-class digital payment infrastructure. A key emphasis of the Prime Minister has been on ensuring that the benefits of UPI are not just limited to India, but other countries also benefit from it. The Unified Payments Interface UPI is a system that powers multiple bank accounts into a single mobile application of any participating bank, merging several banking features, seamless fund routing and merchant payments into one hood. It also caters to the peer-to-peer collect request, which can be scheduled and paid as per requirement and convenience. The National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, conducted a pilot launch with 21 member banks. The pilot launch was on 11th April 2016 at the Reserve Bank of India headquarters in Mumbai. Banks started to upload their UPI-enabled apps on Google Play Store from 25th August 2016 onwards. It is unique since it enables immediate money transfer through mobile device round the clock, 24/7 and 365 days. Single mobile application for accessing different bank accounts with incremental security. The participants in UPI include Pair Payment Service Providers, PSPs, Pay Payment Service Providers, PSPs, Remitter Bank, Beneficiary Bank, NPCI, bank account holders and merchants. On 26 January 2022, a UK-based fintech startup enabled UPI for global merchants with real-time currency conversion facility to help in doing business in India. As per NPCI and RBI mandate, banks, payment service providers, PSPs, and third-party application providers, TPAPs, in India must enable international acceptance through UPI from 30th September 2022. In October 2022, India offered UPI and related technologies to the Commonwealth of Nations. On 7th February 2023, PhonePe announced extending support of UPI for international payments in UAE, Singapore, Mauritius, Nepal, and Bhutan. Users will be able to pay in international currency directly from Indian bank accounts. RBI also announced extending UPI payment facility for inbound travelers from G20 countries. The Reserve Bank of India has been pushing for internationalization of UPI with nations using United States dollar, pound sterling and euro under bilateral treaties as envisaged in the Payments Vision 2025 document. The Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, has also actively pushed for internationalization of UPI due to geopolitical concerns. Efforts are on to explore central bank to central bank transfer using UPI as the pipeline and a collaborative effort if the countries have a similar system like UPI.